guys, my name's Adam if this is your first time here, and today's topic on my calendar, or the one that I'm using, is the most adventurous thing you've ever done. And I don't really know if I have anything. The things that I would list as sort of the most adventurous things that I have done would be like moving to Calgary, where I don't know anybody, and living outside of, living in this new world and exploring it and getting to find a job and things like that. That was a big adventure for me. Or going to California, which is really just a vacation. That's not really an adventure. But those are the sort of things that I would consider the most adventurous things that I've ever done. And I've already talked. You guys already know about this. I'm not here to bore you by repeating myself, right? So I've decided to change the topic, and what I'd like to talk about is something that sort of maybe parallels it a bit, parallels adventure. I don't know if I would say parallels it, but it involves risk. And yeah, so it's going to be about a time that I saved somebody's life. This was a stranger's life, actually. So to give some context, I was training to be a professional wrestler at this point in my life. I was in Calgary, and I was in what I would consider to be kind of a sketchy neighborhood. But this is coming from somebody who lived in small-town Northern Ontario, so most of Calgary would be considered a sketchy neighborhood by my standards. But this was also the first time I had ever walked past I don't know if it's a heroin needle necessarily, but a needle drop box. And it was in this part of town. There's also a hostel where, very scary, and I don't like to judge a book by its cover, but certainly scary-looking people were known to frequent there, and probably on drugs or something. Probably the main reason why that needle drop box was there as well. So this neighborhood of town, there was what's called a C train, which is just basically a train. Basically, yeah, I'm sure you guys know what a C train is. You can guess. Calgary has the O train, and whatever the capital letter of your city is the name of your train. Is the gimmick, right? So the C train is coming, and there's this drunk guy in this sketchy part of town who's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna kill myself. I don't want to live. I'm gonna die." And he starts like standing in front of the train, and the entire time that I've been in Calgary, it was not uncommon to see people die on this train by getting hit, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like about to see this happen. Like, that's an exciting thing. And there's just this switch that goes off in my brain, is like, I can either watch this go down and like regret it for the rest of my life, or I can help this guy. And there was no question. It was autopilot. It wasn't even, I didn't make a decision. It was just, that's not happening. I'm not watching this guy do this. And I started yelling at him, and I said, "Get out of the way, get out of the way." He said, "No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill myself." And I said, "You're not killing yourself tonight. You can do that on your own time. I'm here. You're not doing that tonight." And he argued with me, and I finally said, "No, you're not." And I grabbed his arm like this. And he said, "All right, man." And he grabbed my arm like that. And that was when I realized what I was doing, and I said, oh my god, this is the stupidest thing I've ever done. And at that moment, the train is like, it's do or die moment. The guy is honking his horn as he's coming towards this guy who's on the platform. I should explain, the platform is lower than me. So I'm standing on the platform, and he's down underneath, trying to get killed. And I reach down, and I grab him, and he grabs my wrist like that. This is when I realized that, like, this guy could be totally fucking with me. This could be like a psychopath. He could easily pull me down from that platform, and I would fall and get hurt and maybe break a leg or something, and he could run out of the way and I would die, and this psychopath could run away. Or he could bring me down and just kill both of us, because he was clearly suicidal and obviously, probably mentally unstable. But it didn't matter. That thought went through my mind, and the next thought that went through my mind was like, if I'm gonna sort of, like, everybody's gonna die, if this is kind of it, if this is how it ends for me, at least I died doing the right thing, and that's something that's always been important to me, is to do the right thing. So I just pulled the guy up. I was training to be a professional wrestler at this time, and I basically did like a deadlift with the guy's entire body, and we both kind of fell on the ground as the train went by, and yeah, and he was safe, and the conductor didn't come out and sort of scold us or anything. He just kind of kept doing his route. I don't know if it's even a route if you're on train tracks. You can't really control where you go. But, yeah, and then he went on and, like, started yelling and harassing other people, and I just ignored him. Yeah, go do that. Go. It was like he didn't exist anymore. I saved this guy. I helped him to not kill himself that particular night, and he went on his drunken stupor just harassing and yelling craziness at people and trying to get more, I wasn't trying to get more attention, but, you know, garnering more attention, and it was just sort of like, yeah, I don't know that guy. So anyway, that was my situation. Let me know if you guys have ever been in a situation where you've saved somebody's life, or where you've sort of just acted without thinking, because that's what it was for me. I just sort of did it, and I didn't regret it. It was what had I thought about it, I probably would have done the same thing, but there was that one moment where it was like, this is not the smartest thing that I've ever done. But yeah, that's what happened. Let me know if you guys have ever had that sort of autopilot moment, or a moment where you have saved someone's life. But that's it for me. That's all I've kind of got to say. Tomorrow I'll be back with another story. Also, I did get my video editor working. Turns out, and this may not, I don't know why this could be, not that I mentioned that I don't do any illegal activities, but for whatever reason, when I turned my virus scanner off, suddenly my video editor worked. So does that mean I have a virus somehow in my video editor? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll probably be editing these videos a little bit more now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a good day. I don't go on adventures. I'm not fucking Link, or I don't know, a Hobbit. Oh, we're changing that.